Hi students, welcome to my lecture session on management information system. Hope you all are safe and fine. So let us start today's session. First, let us see what would be our learning objectives in this session. Uh, Today we will learn about MIS, Management Information System, what are the needs for MIS, what are the components of MIS, and what are the types of information system. So these would be our learning objectives. So to talk about MIS, Management Information System, in organization on day-to-day basis, a lot of decisions are required to be taken. A lot of decisions to combat with upcoming challenges, to find the opportunities. What would be the roadmap? How the organization should proceed further? What would be the rules and regulations? So, a lot of decisions are required to be taken on day-to-day basis. Some of decisions are very important. Some of decisions are having less important, but decisions are required to be taken on daily basis. But the thing is that if the organization doesn't have proper figures, proper data, proper information, so on which basis decisions should be taken? So some base should be there, some information should be there, some facts should be there, some figures should be there to take any kind of decisions. So management information system, it is basically use of information technology. People may be associated with it and business process. What is the purpose? To record, store, and process data, which will in turn produce information, and which information, the information would be helpful for taking day-to-day decisions. That means for taking decisions, information is required. For getting information, data need to be recorded, stored. So this makes the complete process. So this is the use of MIS, Management Information System, and this is very much useful to take day-to-day decisions. Okay. So what are the need of MIS? Let us see what are the need of MIS. So first thing first is that as we mentioned earlier, that decisions are need to be taken. So decision makers, they're dependent on information to make effective decisions. So management information system, this ensures that the information is available to the decision makers in proper time, in a right manner. So this ensures, this MIS, Management Information System, ensures this. So availability of information for the purpose of decision making to the decision makers. So for this, MIS is needed. Second is that employees in any organizations, if MIS properly works in an organization, then if employers in any organization would be able to easily access the data, they would be able to access the required information for day-to-day operations. So MIS system facilitates the communication in the context of organization, that means within organization and outside of the organization. And obviously, while I talk about day-to-day operation, so record has to be there, things has to be recorded. So management information system facilitates this also, record keeping, and which would be helpful for future reference. At any point of time, necessity may come that we need to retrieve some record, we need to see some record, some previous information we need, sometimes we need. So for this purpose, record keeping is needed, and for MIS facilitates this record keeping also. So this is the main need of MIS. Let us see what are the components of MIS. So first component would be people. Yes, obviously. So people use the information. So information would be used by the people. So people is one of the important component of MIS, management information system. Then data. Data makes information. Data turns out to be information. So data is needed for information system. This data would be recorded. So data is regarded as another important component of management information system. And obviously business procedure, how to record data, how data would be analyzed, how data would be stored. So that is why business procedures is also another component of MIS, management information system. And obviously hardware. That means using of servers, using of workstations, using of networking equipment and printers. So this is another component of management information system. And obviously software. So this is the era of software. A lot of softwares are coming as per our need. We make software as per our need. So software is needed. Okay, like spreadsheet program, database software. So these are needed. So this constitutes another component of management information system. Okay, let us see what are the types of information system next. So the types of information system, it depends on the level in an organization. Basically, three major levels of users are there in organization. So by this graph, it would be clear to us. So three levels are there. First one is that operational management level, then tactical management level, and strategic management level. So in these three levels, the use of information is different, would be differently used, and the use of the information system works differently. So we need to understand this. So first, let us discuss transaction processing system. That means TPS. So this transaction processing system, this is useful for the purpose of recording daily basis transaction, daily business transactions. So if I give an example, that POS system. So POS system, it is used to record the daily sales, to track and record the daily sales. What is the amount of sale? So what is the amount organization could sell today? And on the basis, they can estimate the future selling also. So this POS system is used to record the daily sales. Okay, so this is about transaction processing system. Next is that management information system. So this basically acts as a guide to make semi-structured decisions, like whatever semi-structured decisions are made in organization by the managers. So this MIS, management information system, acts as a guide. So the output from the transaction processing means the output from here, transaction processing system. So this would be used as an input in MIS system. Okay, so the output of transaction processing system would be regarded as input in management system, management information system. So in this level. So to talk about next level, decision support system, that means DSS. This is mainly used by the top level managers, and when top level managers, they make semi-structured kind of decisions. So for this purpose, this decision support system is helpful. So the output from MIS, this would be used as input in decision support system, that means DSS. The input from transaction processing system was regarded as input in management information system. The output from management information system would be regarded as input in decision making system. And decision making system, this also gets data input from external sources. such as from data from competitions, data from market forces. Okay, so along with data from management information system, this gets data from external sources also, and this is helpful for making semi-structured decisions. And this is basically done by the top level managers. So I hope that the basic concept of management information system is clear to you all. So thank you for your patience.